โอเคเอาละเราก็เริ่มกันเลยดีกว่าและวันนี้เราก็กลับมาอยู่กับวันศุกร์ที่เราจะมานั่งไถ Daemon X Machina กันอีกรอบนั่นเอง ครับผมเอาละวันนี้เราจะไปได้ไกลแค่ไหนแล้วก็มานั่งดูกันเลยดีกว่าเนาะว่าผมจะไปได้ไกลแค่ไหนกับการนั่งงงว่าจะทำไงต่อดีเอาละเราจะไปที่นี่แล้วกันก่อนนะมีอยู่เควสเดียวนะเนาะเราเล่นไปเรื่องเป็นเส้นตรง
Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from
แล้ว
Horizon.
ก็ไป
We
สำรวจ
have received information
โรง
regarding
งาน
an
เหมือนเดิ
illegal
ม
facility in Sky Union's territory in violation of the Orbital Treaty. Your objective is to investigate this facility. Should it be in violation of the treaty, you are to destroy it immediately. Complete any necessary preparations.
Okay,
Then
I've got
stand
it.
by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
แล้วแค่ไปนั่งดูว่ามันผิดสนธิสัญญาไหมถ้าผิดเราก็แค่ระเบิดมันทิ้ง
Legal,
ซะ
illegal, doesn't mean anything to the Overlink. It's ironic we're even being asked to risk our lives for this.
Unethical research, such as the unauthorized exportation of femto resources beyond the Oval Link and weapons trafficking, is prohibited. The treaty forbids any actions within the Oval Link that could endanger the outside world.
The outside world doesn't exactly hold the Oval Link in high regard. They want to believe they've stuffed all the world's evils into a trash can and shut the lid tight.
I understand wanting to dump your troubles on someone else to make yourself feel better. But they can't survive without the femto resources that get brought out of here. That reality can't be changed.
สุดท้ายไงโลกข้างนอกก็ต้องใช้เฟรมโตที่
They
ขุด
don't
จาก
think
ที่นี่
about
ไปอยู่
that
ดี
though. Do you spare a passing thought for the cow that died to put a steak in front of you?
No, but I notice how delicious it tastes. The good chef's talent speaks for itself.
Yeah, well, I'm not a chef. I'm not fighting for the outside world or its people. I'm pretty sure you aren't either.
Well, no, I'm not.
Then let Orbital worry about running PR for the Oval Link. All I care about is living to see the next battlefield. 4. Bullet Works accepts.
You keep talking like that, and you'll be old and gray before you know it.
I'm not worried about that. Now, are you up for this or not
เรา
here?
ประมาณแบบเหมือนบทไป
As
เรื่
if
อย
you even need to ask. 4.
Tao
The
sa tayo
Steel Knights
kung-
accept this mission.
ๆทหารรับจ้างในเรื่องนี้
Legal, illegal? Unless it's written down somewhere, who cares? Orbital's treaty is Orbital's problem. We'll handle this our way. Sound good to you?
Sounds good. See you on the battlefield.
โอเคเราก็ไหนมีเมสเซจอะไรมาวะอ๋อที่เราสู้กับไอ้แพ้ไปก่อนอะไรลืมเพื่อนคิลเลอร์ไปซะเราเป็นเมอร์ซนารีเพราะงั้นเราไม่ต้องสนใจหรอกว่าเอาตัวไม่เราต้องบอกว่าอะไรนะเราต้องโชว์ให้เห็นว่าเราสู้เพื่ออะไรนะสันติภาพมีอยู่จริงเราขอยิงเล่นก่อนแล้วกัน
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femto particle distribution is near zero. Radars and sensors will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
So, where do we even begin investigating the legality of this Sky Union facility?
Once we compare all pertinent data, we will conduct a scan of the facility and proceed from there. Approach the facility until you are within range.
โอเคไป
Man, this is
กว่าจะ
irritating.
ถึงในระยะที่
Can't
เราสแกน
stand
ได้
these
สิ
kind
นะ
of small-scale operations.
โอเคเราถึงเขตแล้ว
Target facility captured by optical sensors, displaying on your console. The facility is not registered with Orbital.
อันนี้สร้าง
I
ไม่
have
ถู
also
ก
confirmed
ไม่ได้
the
รีจิส
presence
เตอ
of
ร์ไว้
numerous weapons with
แล้วก็มีอาวุธ
specifications that
ที่
violate the treaty.
ผิดสัญญา
Orbital
ร่ว
is
มกัน
currently
นั่นเอง
assessing suitable countermeasures.
ก็คือระเบิดมันทิ้งซะสินะ
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the hell are those? Who are they trying to impress with those giant cannons?
My guess is they're testing new weapons. I'm sure they're planning to move these outside the barrier at some point. But right now, it looks like we're the targets.
I'll let you deal with them then. I still want to live to get married someday.
Orbital has come to a decision concerning the facility in question. Attention. The contents of this mission have been updated. Destroy the facility
โอเค
immediately.
ทำลายจบ
No need for a plan when we're dealing with a target that big. Just pump the whole thing full of bullets.
Time to dance. Let's go, rookie.
โอเคมีคนมาขวาง
Attention. 3 arsenals have emerged from the facility. Incoming transmission on the wide area channel.
Open the channel.
This is Sky Union's territory. You are not authorized to be here. Withdraw immediately, or we'll be forced to open fire.
You really
Mr.
think you're
Seven,
gonna
they got
hightail
one.
it out of here? You're getting in the way of my chow time. Now I'm hungry and angry. I figured someone would show up to stop us, but the Western 7? Our objective is to destroy the facility. We can just ignore them.
We're not so easily ignored. Let the game begin.
โอเคงั้นก็ลุยกัน
You understand that Sky Union is violating the treaty, don't you?
Violating the treaty, you said? Audit. I don't care about that. However, I'm very curious to see what these new pieces on the board include.
โอเค
If these were brought outside the link, how many casualties would result from a single shot? It's an exciting thought, isn't it?
โอ้โอ้
Excuse me? Are you out of your frickin' mind? I'd never let that happen.
Ignore him. The giant cannons are the objective. Right now they're inactive, making them sitting
โอเค
ducks. Let's take them out.
อีกนอกันเหรอโอเค
You think you can outmaneuver me? Not a chance.
Hey, bro, they're not like fair! Oh, so they understand how this game is played. Let's make things more interesting, shall we?
แต่จริงๆอยากสู้นะ เพราะว่าอะไรจะได้ยิงมันที่ล่วงแล้วก็เก็บหา
They're shooting at us. No one told me about this.
You shouldn't need to be
Oh,
told
don't-
they're programmed to fire at anything that approaches. This is certainly more interesting, isn't it?
What are you talking about, Klondike? This is really bad.
My brother, the rules of a game only have meaning if they're equally applied to all players. Do you not understand that?
Klondike! Once I kill these
Oh.
folks, I'm coming for you!
Outstanding, Gargantua.
That's the spirit. These people are out of their minds. What do you think we should do? Crazy as this is, it looks like the cannons are targeting them as well. Maneuver the enemy into the cannon's line of fire. Let them take the hits while we keep up the attack.
This is what we do.
Cumulative damage to the facility has reached 50%. The cannons are still operational. Continue the mission.
ผมต้องยิงไอ้นี่ให้ล่วงก่อน เอาเลเซอร์อัดหน้าตูใช่ไหมเอานี่ไป
A worthy opponent.
Hey, this isn't my flood suit.
บ้านะมันฮิวได้เรื่อยๆกันเหรอ
You're always saying that all over the place.
โอเคงั้นตูไม่สู้แล้วก็ได้แล้วโอ้กระสุนจะหมดแล้วดีกว่า
Cumulative damage to the facility has reached 75%. Mission is ongoing. Continue your assault.
ขอกระสุนหน่อยอึ๊ชกระสุนที่ไม่ใช่แมชชีนกันสิโว้ย นายเขาดูหน่อยซิว่ายิงอยู่ได้เรื่อยๆจริงเปล่าถ้าคุยได้เรื่อยๆจริงๆดูก็ไม่สู้แล้ว
Enemy down. Acquiring new target.
I'll know at the end whether I've been forced to the edge.
Gotta do better than that.
โอเครู้สึกเหมือนมันฮิวเรื่อยๆฮะงั้นไปดีกว่า ถึงเอาจริงๆเราจะถอยมันร่วงได้กันเนี่ยฟู้แล้วใครยิงให้ร่วงสินะ
Just as planned. No complications.
Brother, I don't know what button to press.
Did you think you could outmaneuver me? Not a chance.
This is what we do.
โอเค
Cumulative damage to the facility has reached 90%. Continue your assault.
เหลืออีก2สินะโอเคกระสุนตัวจะหมดแล้วโว้ย
The
ป้อมปืน
facility's
มันหนาไปไหน
defenses,
วะ
including the cannons, are no longer operational. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
โอเคมิชชั่นคอมพลีท
Game over. I must say that was very entertaining.
You sound bitter for losing.
Who did I lose to exactly? You? I think not. Haven't you realized that the battle to end all battles has already begun?
What are you talking about? You mean a battle between the consortiums?
No, nothing as boring as that. The end game is approaching, my friend. The consortiums, like the lives of others, are just pieces on the board to use to win.
โอเคใกล้จะถึงสงครามที่จะจบสงครามอย่างนั้น
Let's get out
พู
of
ด
here,
เหมือน
man.
กันตอนสงครามโลกเท่าไหร่นะ
Four. Map will return sequence.
Affirmative.
War to end all
All
war
units return
เป็นอย่างนี้
according
ทุ
to
ก
the
รอบ
mapped
นะ
sequence.
โอเค
When the time comes, you'll see.
ขี้เกียจฟังพูดแล้วครับอีแต่จริงๆก็เสียดายเหมือนกันนะที่ไม่ได้ยิงไอ้พวกนั้นล่วงพอไม่ได้ยิงล่วงปัญหาที่เกิดขึ้นก็คือไม่ได้พา ไม่ได้เอาพาไปใช้เปลี่ยนรู้สึกว่าเรายังขาดกระสุนรู้สึกเฉียวๆจะหมดเยอะเลยนะเดี๋ยวต้องปรับหุ่นนิดนึงอาจจะต้องปิดอาวุธระยะใกล้มา ไม่งั้นกระสุนหมดเมื่อไหร่แล้วก็ตัวแตกทันทีฮะเดี๋ยวขอปรับเช็คสตรีม
This mission is this
ใช่
airbase
โอเค
has strategic value as a site for excavating resources within the Oval Link, and as a stronghold against invading immortals. It would seem Sky Union and Horizon disagree over how best to utilize the space. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Occupy an airbase? So we wouldn't be fighting immortals.
Sky Union wants to take this base for themselves? Savage.
That is the basic thrust of the mission. I, too, would describe their actions as savage.
But that's what we do, isn't it? Fight over territory. Or the Western Seven will take on this mission.
I'm not really feeling this though. Just so we're clear, what claims are the two consortiums making exactly?
Sky Union wants to use the base for resource development, and Horizon wants to use it to defend against immortal invasions. As there is evidence of sabotage from both parties, Orbital has abstained from picking a side in this dispute.
ต้อง
So
มานั่ง
we
เลือก
kill
ข้างกัน
everyone and put this dispute to rest. It's very simple. Someone has to accept this mission. Might as well be us.
True. Panzer Crown will take on this mission.
Wait, seriously?
It's not about which side is right, but which side can achieve their objective.
That's a cynical attitude. What if you get killed?
Any mission could get us killed.
มิช
We
ชั่นไหน
all
ก็โดน
have
ฆ่า
our
กัน
own reasons for fighting. Me personally, battles where I feel most alive.
Alive, huh? Bullet Works will hold off on accepting this mission. I want to know what BG thinks of this.
And that's why you'll always be a little boy.
Shut up. Rookie, make sure you think about this carefully. I'll catch you later.
ไม่เป็นไรเรารับทุกงานอยู่แล้วเป็นปกติ ไม่มีงานไหนที่เราเลือกได้ว่าจะไม่รับ ลุยทุกดอกฟาดทุกงานมาถึงเวลาเปลี่ยนละเราต้องเลือกเป็นวุฒเมลีสักอันหนึ่งมาใช้แล้วกันโอเคเอาเมสมาเผื่อไว้อันหนึ่งพอเราคงไม่ได้ใช้ระยะไกลเยอะอะไรขนาดนั้นเว้นแต่ว่ากระสุนจะหมดตัวจริงๆนะแล้วก็ค่อยเข้าไปปาดหน้ามันให้หมดแต่อย่างหนึ่งที่เราชอบสำหรับเกมนี้ก็คือมันถืออาวุธได้สองข้างนะไปถึงถือดาบสองข้างแล้วก็ปาดซ้ายปาดขวาปาดซ้ายปาดขวา
Approach complete.
ได้
You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Central particle density is low. Radar will not be affected. Initiating each RCS data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Who are our dance partners? We do have partners, don't we?
Arsenals have emerged from the airbase. Checking database for records.
It's the five hells. Savior, Heaven, the Black Arsenal.
Night.
Oh. I'm surprised Savior would even involve himself in this consortium dispute.
โอ้โหครั้งนี้ได้สู้กับพวกเซเวียอีกรอบอย่างนั้นเหรอ
This airbase is a crucial stronghold against the looming threat of immortal invasion. If it were to fall into Sky Union's hands, humanity's salvation would be forestalled indefinitely. The mining and development of resources can wait until the immortals have been completely eradicated. Such is the cost of justice.
Be that as it may, young master, proper negotiations dictate that you listen to the other party's claim.
That night, I would counter that matters of justice are non-negotiable.
Well said, my lord brother. You tell him.
โอเค
I
มา
think you would have a very good time dancing with me. Interested, lover boy?
Locked and ready.
ล็อกอันนี้ดิ
So be it, young master. Will you be dispensing justice then?
But of course. Rookie, you room. I thought you, of all people, understood. With this sword I wield before you, I shall deliver justice.
ไม่รู้หรอกนะว่านายจะอยู่ฝั่งจัสติสหรือไม่แต่อยู่คนละฝั่งตัวแค่สู้ขอเคเวนก่อนละกัน
The facility must only incur minor damage. Avoid ground
ไปไหนแล้ววะอ๋อเป็นด้านหลัง
combat.
Excellent. The heavens are the purpose on which to display my
Oh, they-
battle prowess. Can you keep up with me, Rookie?
What? How did I take so much damage?
โอเคดูรันเดอร์
It's from that ugly head cheap shot. My lord
เว
brother.
ลายิงสู้ไหน
Super sorry, but it looks like I'm done for.
What sort of gentleman would I be if I declined your invitation? Come, my lady. Let us have this dance.
Nothing gets me hotter than making handsome men squirm. And when they're as strong as you, I can really
You know
enjoy
what?
myself.
มาที่นู่น
Shall not disappoint.
ไปเล่นอะไรที่ขอบแบบวันไหน
A worthy adversary is a wonderful thing indeed. I'm not so genteel as to merely sit and wait for death.
ลงไปนอนสไนป์
Such power. Must I withdraw already? Be ever vigilant, young master. Your foe is a powerful one.
ซอสเบเกอร์เหลือเซเวียคนเดียวแล้วที่เหลือก็คือลุมกระทืบเซเวียซะชิหันไม่ถูก
System alert. What's going on? Why is my output dropping? 4.
Alert. Error detected in generator conversion system. The bypass gate's control valve is malfunctioning. Recovery impossible. All output dropping rapidly.
I cannot possibly fight in this condition. Is withdrawal my only option? But...
Attention. Savior's unit appears to be malfunctioning. He's attempting to withdraw, but you may be able to subdue him before he leaves the mission area.
Rookie, I had hoped to cross swords with you at nothing less than peak performance. Still, you're no craven to face me in a compromised state. My sword remains unsheathed. Face me if you dare.
แน่นอน เมื่อเอาพาร์ทของนายแล้วก็ตูก็จะยิงแบบไม่ยั้งได้ข่าวว่า
Well fought. But know this, rookie. A Valentine suffers defeat but once. You had best survive long enough to face me again. Consider this an order.
ไม่ต้องห่วง
The enemy arsenals have ceased their attack. I have received a message from the target facility. They will comply with Sky Union occupation. Mission complete. Mission
ยังไง
accomplishment
เราก็รอด
recognized.
โอเคเฮเวนไนท์เซเบียเรียบร้อยเหลืออะไรอีกว่า
We
อ๋อเหลือ
finished.
กับ
If that had gone on any longer, it would have turned ugly for us.
We don't get paid enough for this. Oh well, at least I had fun.
โอเค
Is the line still open? Young master, you have without a doubt befriended an exceptional comrade in arms.
Though we've crossed swords, I do not bear this mercenary any ill will. Our true enemy remains the Immortals.
That's right, my lord brother. We gotta break all the immortals.
Excellent. However, I would remind you the Immortals are not our only adversaries.
What do you mean?
I have noticed unsettling movement within the Oval Link as of late, though what it portends, I cannot say. Just know that I will protect the young masters, no matter what. You too would do well to be vigilant.
Heed his counsel, rookie. You are not to die over trivial matters. That's an order.
โอเคห้ามตายนะเราแต่ผม
And my lord
มี
brother
พอดอาร์เมอร์
orders absolute.
อยู่เบื้องหลังละมั้งยังไงเราก็น่าจะรอดอยู่แล้ว
Indeed. 4. Mapper return sequence.
Mapping return sequence. All units return according to instructions.
โอเคจริงๆเราสามารถเลื่อนปล่อยให้เซเวียไปได้ด้วย แต่ไม่เป็นไรเรากระทืบเพื่อเอาพาร์ทอย่างเดียวตามปกติเพราะเราเห็นคนกำลังอะไรอ้าวดอกพูดดอกนั้นเหรอต้องกระทืบมันซะถัดไป Defense Data Center ภารกิจป้องกันอีกแล้วอย่างนั้นนะ
Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Sky Union. A group of corrupted AIs have invaded Sky Union's territory. We believe they are targeting a data center in the area. Your objective is to defend this facility and prevent its data from being seized. Complete any necessary briefing over.
ก็แค่ป้องกันไว้
A data center, huh? What kind of data is being stored there?
That is classified.
เป็นความ
So
ลับ
it's need to know and we don't need to know. Well, now I simply must know what this data is.
Innocence accepts this mission. It doesn't matter what data is being stored there. A job's a job.
Terrors also accepts this mission.
Grief. Why would you accept this mission?
Why not? Aren't
Why
you
not?
fighting for the world? That's why I fight. We cannot allow the Immortals to continue their invasion.
I don't believe a word you're saying.
เชื่อได้ก็แย่แล้วกรีฟคุ
Cancel our registration.
I didn't realize you disliked me so. You know how fond I am of you and your own.
Whatever. We're out. Rookie, it's up to you whether or not you accept this mission. Either way, don't let that guy out of your sight for 1 second.
He's right. How you act is up to you.
Wait, Panzer Crown accepts this mission too.
Excellent. You've shown wise judgment. This will be an important day for you.
I trust that you will not make the wrong decision.
Just don't get in my way. I'm gonna start prepping my arsenal.
ปักกีบนี่ไม่มีแต่คนเกลียด ป่ามะส่วนหน้าที่ของเราก็คือกระทืบทุกตัวที่มันจะเข้ามาจากการดาต้าเซ็นเตอร์เช่นเคย
You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is low, but shows a tendency to rise. Applying error corrections for radar and communications. Initiating each arsenal state event. Opening small communications channel.
You're both veterans of numerous battles. Strategy will not be necessary for this mission.
No colossal immortals either. Grief's right. We can pretty much do our own thing here. Shall we then? I'll find the answer myself.
ล่วงไปซะ
The corrupted AIs have been eliminated.
ไหนเขาดูหน่อยสิของเก็บได้เป็นอะไรโอเค
And yet even the smallest ripple can crescendo into a light.
75% of the corrupted AIs have been eliminated.
อยู่ไหนวะอยู่งุ้น
All corrupted AIs have been eliminated. Mission complete.
ฮะคอมพิวต์เร็วไปวะ
Accomplishment recognized.
Not quite. The objective of this mission is not to destroy enemy AIs, but to defend the data center.
Yes, from enemy AIs, which we just destroyed.
Only to make what comes next easier. I will now be taking the data from this facility.
Come again?
I was quite clear, Empress. I did not come all this way just to complete some insignificant mission. The data I've been seeking is here.
ตูไม่ได้มาเพื่อมาเล่นๆตูจะมาเอาข้อมูล
Changing ongoing status of the mission. Judging the situation.
I wonder if a standalone AI is capable of properly judging this. Still, I'm impressed that she reverted its status.
What are you doing? If you don't comply with the mission, I'll be forced to attack you.
There is no need to be so hasty. Like I said, an AI cannot properly judge this situation.
What are you implying?
Aren't you curious?
Answer my question!
Aren't you curious about the accumulated history of mankind? No? Don't you want to know what the Dominator is?
ไม่อยากรู้ว่า Dominator มันคืออะไรอย่างนั้นเหรอ
Herein lies the records of all that has transpired since the beginning of the Oval Link
มีข้อ
project.
มูลมาตั้งแต่เริ่มโปรเจกต์ Overlink อย่างนั้นเหรอ
Mankind's history.
In exchange for your cooperation, you can have all the data you desire. So long as I can verify my answers, I have no use for the rest.
What are you?
You should see the data for yourself and form your own judgment. The reason why the Oval Link exists, what the Immortals are, and what humans are.
My participation in this mission isn't a coincidence.
You learn fast. I'd expect no less from someone with no knack for breaking through security barriers.
Hear all that, rookie? I'm gonna break through that data center security barrier. Shouldn't take me too long to breach either. However, I can't judge whether Grief is correct. If you think he can't be trusted, then fight.
Shifting responsibility on you.
That's the best I can do. You better protect me, Grief. If I die, no one's getting any data.
Amusing. It sounds to me like you're trying to have this both ways. While I have my suspicions about this, I can't recall the last time I felt so delighted.
Starting now.
Detecting unauthorized access into the data center security. Continue the mission.
Well, let's get on with this then. Don't disappoint me.
โอเคบักกี้อยากสู้กันสินะ
Grief, protect me and the data center, or this is gonna take longer than it has to.
What's wrong? Do not blame the difference in our equipment. Your strength and resolve is the source of your arsenal's power.
แต่ว่ากีฟมองไม่เห็น เคลื่อนที่เร็วชิบหายเลยพี่แก ไปไหนแล้ววะ
I know your true potential.
อ้าวไม่ใช่ดีกว่านั่นเฟสแดดไปไหนแล้ววะอยู่โคตรไกลเลยฮัลโหลลูกพี่
What have you been doing all this time? You should be stronger than this.
ก็อยู่นิ่งๆให้ตูสู้สิโว้ย ตูมองเลท่าตามไม่ทันโว้ยอยู่ไหนวะน่าจะเอาของเล็งไกลมาหน่อย
Good. Very good. To my every expectation.
อยู่ไหนวะเห็นแต่ไม่ทรายกีฟอย่าขยับซ้ายขวาอย่างนั้นเด็ดจอด ดูเห็นอยู่นะอยู่ไหนวะกีฟเองจะแดนไปมาทำไมอยู่เฉยๆให้ตูยิงเถอะโอ้โหนี่เองไปนอกโซนกันเลยทีเดียวงั้นล่อมันลงมาดูที่พื้นแล้วกัน
To think you fare so well against me.
โอ้โหมันแดนไปนู่นละ
It's been a long time since my flesh and blood reacted this way.
ไปไหนแล้ววะ
Promising sign.
โอ้ชิอยู่นิ่งๆหน่อยกีฟ
Reach at 25%. Gotta say, this one's pretty tough.
โดดแดนไปทางนั้นแล้วเหรอเร็วชิบหายใจเย็น
Barrier breach just past 50%. I can
You
see
know
the
what?
full scope of the data now.
มองไม่เห็นด้วยสู้บนพื้นแล้วกันมากีฟ
Barrier breach just past 80%. Won't be much longer.
สงสัยต้องใช้มิสไซล์วะ
Barrier
ดู
breach
ตาม
at
ไม่ทัน
95%. Combing through the data. Does this
เงินหัวเว้ย เองกันที่เร็วไปแล้วกีฟอ๋อเจ็บ
Security barrier breached. Reconstructed. Rewrite complete. Grief. I'm transferring the data link to you. It is all yours.
Thank you.
This route won't leave any evidence of data.
Unauthorized data access has ceased. Mission complete. The mission's
Okay.
objectives have been achieved.
Wonderful. You were perfect every step of the way.
I'm sorry. I had no choice but to do this.
You made the only choice that would bring about the future's salvation. You played your role to perfection. Long ago,
ทุบเล่นเลยนี่แดดเร็วชิหายว่าแต่มันแดดได้ถึงขนาดนั้นเลยเหรอ
Someone must obey that. Always and without question.
I'm too happy about getting this data to feel any remorse for what I've done.
Oh.
Maybe I'm not capable
Oh.
of feeling remorse in the first place.
Mission accomplishment recognized.
โอ้โห
Mapping
มัน
return
แดดใส่มา
sequence.
ซะยิ่งกว่าอะไรอีก
I'll back up all this data once we've returned. If I really did just open up a can of worms, well, I hope it gets you wherever it is you're going.
Return sequence map. All units return. คือเลือกปืนหลังมาเป็นปืนใหญ่แล้วเจอยูนิตที่มันเคลื่อนที่เร็วๆอย่างนี้นี่มันทำอะไรไม่ได้ ยิงไม่โดนบ้าที่สุดมาไหนดูหน่อยสิต่อไปก็ไปสู้กับ AI เหมือนเดิม Briefing will now commence. This mission is an urgent request from Sky Union. Immortals have invaded one of Sky Union's arsenal testing facilities to corrupt the AIs housed there. A preceding squad is attempting to carry out this mission, but lacks the manpower to do so. Thus, the situation is still ongoing. Dispatch to the mission area. Rendezvous with the preceding squad and eliminate the Immortals from the facility. Complete any necessary preparations as soon as possible, then stand by and await dispatch.
โอเค ไปช่วยคนที่มันสู้ไปก่อนแล้วสินะ ก็คือเราถูกส่งไปเป็นกองดุนนี่ จัดไป
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. All entry points have been blocked to prevent the corruption from spreading. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is low. Radar will not be affected, displaying the coordinates of the target immortal. Proceed to the designated coordinates and destroy any corrupted AIs you encounter. Oh, how peculiar. Your target is not an immortal. This situation conflicts with the mission details. Comparing with Sky Union.
อ้าวไม่ได้เจอ Immortal เหรอ
Futile.
Comparison results show no mission is currently in progress. Status reset. Override. The mission has been deleted.
อ้าว
We will kill you now. Your role in this is over.
Farewell. Your performance ends here.
อ้าวเหรอ มาเพื่อจัดการฉันอย่างนั้นเหรอ มา
Attention. Warning. The treaty prohibits all hostilities between mercenaries, save those integral to completing missions. If combat actions are confirmed.
Then what?
Processing. The situation is hostile. You are authorized to act in self-defense and eliminate the targets threatening you.
Depending on your strength, you may yet survive this.
Survival is not an option. All rogue elements must be eliminated.
I fail to see. 2 versus 1 still isn't enough. You're even more powerful than I thought. Or perhaps you're exactly what I expected.
Bloom, concentrate on the battle. I cannot win if my partner is crippled by hesitation. Especially once our foe begins to show its true power.
Perhaps you are the one who is hesitating. The professor never told us to cast aside our emotions. If anything, he's enjoying the situation most of all.
I don't like this. As long as that thing still lives, the end is assured. I cannot move forward unless I see this through.
ไปไหน
This
แล้ว
is
วะ
for grief. For me.
Finally, you reveal your true feelings. Now, let's complete this messy work.
I refuse to acknowledge your existence, Daemon.
You still haven't noticed what you hold in your hands. Be gone, Daemon.
My
ไม่รู้
unit has suffered serious damage. Its
ล่วงไป
fire
หนึ่ง
control system is lost. I suppose I've done all I
เฮา
can.
เบอร์อ่ะฮะ
I can't afford to die here.
Attention.
โอ้โห โอ้โห เดี๋ยวไอ้ปืนเลเซอร์นั่น
The battle is not over. systems remain online.
I will not go so easily.
ทุบหน่อยไม่ถึง
Perhaps I should take you more seriously.
ซีเรียสงั้นเหรอเอาดีไป
So you're no longer hesitating?
I knew you would survive. I do not say that out of spite. This is the one true path to the future. You have the right to witness what is promised. So play your role for the professor.
All enemies have withdrawn from the battlefield. Attention. Combat systems offline. Requesting that Sky Union close this area. Please wait a moment. Incoming reply from Sky Union. They have approved the closure of this mission area.
Okay.
All records of this incident will be archived. Any reports you file with Orbital will be important material evidence. It is not my place to judge whether you report this incident or not. You are free to do as you like. Return sequence construction completed. Mapping return sequence. Return to base. ล่อตัวออกมาสู้แล้วก็บอกจะฆ่าตู้อย่างนั้นเหรอฟันไปเถอะยิงมันไซส์ล่วงรอดตัวไปเอาละถึงมิชชั่นถัดไปเจอคอลอสโซอิมมอร์ทัลอย่างนั้นนะ Briefing will now commence. This mission is an urgent request from Zen. Their surveillance network has detected a colossal immortal. Extrapolating its current path, it appears to be advancing towards one of Zen's crucial facilities. Projections show that ignoring this would result in devastating losses. Your objective is clear. Destroy the immortal. Complete any necessary arsenal preparations, then proceed to the mission area. Briefing over.
Now this is the kind of mission I've been waiting for. Sign me up.
Affirmative. Mission acceptance confirmed. Are you sure it's wise to accept a mission before you've been briefed on it?
Huh? Well, I mean...
Aw, I think Four's worried about you. How's that make you feel, pal?
Knock it off! Bulletworks will accept any mission, especially if we're gonna be fighting immortals.
Fair enough. Four, could you give us some more info about this mission? You'll listen too, won't you, pal?
God, you're really slowing this down.
เดี๋ยวรับมิชชั่นโดยที่ไม่ได้ฟังบีฟก่อนสิวะ
Yesterday, an AI unit operating at a femto excavation site abandoned its programming and disappeared from the site. The unit we've identified matches this missing one, so we're certain it is the same. However, we don't know its current location. We suspect that it's heading for the femto refinery in the same territory.
You suspect? I don't like how that sounds. You're talking about a giant machine that got taken over. Can't you figure out where it is through radar or mass surveillance or something?
This machine is designed for underground excavation.
So you're saying all this moving it's doing is happening underground?
Precisely. We have only been able to relocate this corrupted AI 4 times since its initial disappearance. Judging from those instances where it resurfaced, it is heading directly for the refinery.
How are we supposed to find an underground enemy?
The short-range sensors on your arsenals should detect it once it's within range. As the mission area has been derived from our past observations of its movement speed, immediate action is necessary before it leaves the area.
Sounds fun. I'm in. This is right up the Western 7's alley.
Seriously?
Hey, I'm standing right here. What, you hate my guts or something?
It's not that. It's just that teaming up with the Western 7 for a mission is like sticking a knife in your back to bring to a gunfight.
Fair enough. Sounds like you know what to expect then. Well, I gotta start prepping my arsenal. Y'all keep your backs real safe now. Toodaloo.
Please tell me you're coming too, rookie. I don't want to be left alone with that homicidal maniac. I should start prepping my arsenal too.
You and me, we're gonna take down that immortal.
จะบอกว่าไงดีตูเลือกไม่ได้ว่าตูจะไม่มานะตูก็ต้องไปอยู่ดีแต่ละเพราะฉะนั้นก็ลุยกันเลยแล้วกัน
Approach complete. You have arrived at the area the target is believed to be moving through.
ตัวอะไรวะ
Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is near zero. Radar will not be affected. All sensors at maximum sensitivity. Data link established. Locate and destroy the corrupted AI.
โอเคยืนยันเป้าหมายและกำจัด AI ที่ขอรับซะ
It's a lot slower than the information said.
There is a dense layer of bedrock surrounding the Femto refinery. It will take some time for it to dig through it.
It's great and all that it ain't moving that fast, but how's standing around supposed to draw it out?
Processing. Detecting a high energy response beneath the ground. It's...
Oh, it's coming. เวลาที่มันเป็นตัวใต้ดินทีไรของหุ่นยนต์นี่มันก็ต้องเป็นหนอนทุกทีเลยสินะ
Whoa! It just came out of nowhere. Look at the size of that thing. It's huge. Keep your distance, everyone.
Man, I thought I was a goner. You're gonna pay for that.
Hitting a target this massive should be pretty easy. I don't know why it decided to show itself. Let's take advantage of that.
ต้องยิงกันหน้าอยู่ดียังไงจุดอ่อนมันก็คือตรงกลางนั่นแหละเดี๋ยวจะชนตูหลายรอบเกินเวลาจะเด็ดเนาะ
Going under again? Hold your fire. You're just gonna hit the rubble it kicked up.
Stop. How long is it gonna stay underground? At this rate, it's gonna reach the refinery.
You're right.
I think I can keep this going.
อยู่ไหนวะอ๋ออยู่หัวแล้วมันหายไปไหนแล้ววะอ๋อเฉียงซ้าย
Processing. Detecting the same high energy response beneath the ground. The corrupted AI has resurfaced.
Resurfaced?
Damage to the target is currently 25%. Your attack is working.
Sure
could use a drink right now.
ยิ่งลงไปดีอีกแล้วล่ะ
Again. I'm getting ticked off you. How are we supposed to attack this thing?
Rookie, is there any way we can keep it above ground? There's gotta be something we can do.
นั่นไงเห็นแล้วอ๋อ
Detecting the same high energy response beneath the ground. The corrupted AI has resurfaced.
What's causing that high energy response just before it pops up?
The corrupted AI's head is the source of the energy response. Attention. The energy response is steadily diminishing.
I figured it out. It needs to cool off the drill whenever it comes out of the ground. Aim for its head. Make it overheat.
M4 อีเทสโอเคยิงหัวมันแล้วมันจะโอเวอร์ฮีทจัดไปอยู่ไหนวะอ๋ออยู่นู่นยิงไม่ทัน
assault.
กันเจ็บเว้ยใครล่วงวะโอเครีบูทไปเร็วเข้าไปไหนแล้ววะ
Just knowing I got allies watching my back is enough to calm me down.
อยู่กันแน่มาแล้วสินะ
Damage to the target has reached 90%.
ไปไหนแล้ววะ
Collapse imminent. Maintain your assault.
อยู่ทางขวาล่างนี่พังแล้วสินะ
Attention. The core of the corrupted AI is self-destructing. Detecting a large outflow of femtoparticles. Energy levels decreasing. The target has stopped. It is incapable of independent locomotion. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
มิชชั่นคอมพลีท
Whew. We just managed to squeak by.
Hell yeah, we're getting paid. I can reduce Aya's sentence a little more now.
Huh? Why would your pay affect Aya's sentence?
Because what's hers is mine, and what's mine is hers. I'm gonna see to it she gets set free.
Whatever you say. Anyway, what was that thing trying to do? I doubt it was interested in femto ore.
Who cares? Let's just go home. My rig's getting dustier the longer we stay here.
Good point. 4. Map a return sequence.
Affirmative. All units return according to the mapped sequence.
จะไปสนใจทำไมเรามันมาทำอะไรที่นี่กลับก่อนดีกว่าใครวะ BG ดี
The
กว่า
immortals are now corrupting mining and construction equipment, as well as weapons. This is unprecedented. What do you suppose they're after?
We need not trouble ourselves with their objectives. Not when their very existence poses a clear and present danger to humanity. Only when we've destroyed every last immortal will our mission be complete.
I agree. It's a waste of time. I'm more concerned about grief. What is Terra's planning? Do you know anything, BG?
นี่พวกนายมานั่งคุยกันตรงนี้เลยกันเหรอ
No. I did ask that Grief join us, though. I was hoping I could make him tell us what he's working toward.
And he just blew you off, huh? Sounds like you two have some history.
What are you implying?
Nothing.
I did not come all this way just to mediate this quarrel brewing before me. How will Bulletworks proceed from here?
That depends on what the Immortals, the Consortiums, and Grief are after. Regardless, we'll put down anyone who tries to needlessly prolong this war.
And the Western Seven?
We deal in death and destruction. No questions asked.
I see. And you would direct it at your Consortium benefactors? Then the Western Seven and Bulletworks are in accord.
Accord? Call it whatever you want. We're just gonna fight like we've been doing.
แล้วก็สู้เหมือนเดิ
What
ม
about you, Savior?
I have no interest in the Consortiums or Grief. Deal with them as you see fit.
Figured you'd say that.
That being said,
Should you indeed require my aid, call upon me, and I will not hesitate to lend you my power.
โอเคถ้าต้องการช่วยก็เรียกได้นะ
Why the sudden change of heart?
ทำไมเปลี่ยนใจล่ะ
Change of heart. Perhaps so. I have come to know a fascinating mercenary. One whose potential is seemingly without limit and grows with each passing day.
นี่เพื่อถึงตัวมันเนี่ย
You're talking about the rookie. You're not the only one keeping a close eye on him.
เป็น MC ที่มันมีแต่คนสนใจ
If you two want to get yourselves killed selfishly fussing over one mercenary, well, don't ask me to join you. That merc's no different from any of us. We're all pawns in this war.
We're just threads being spun in the tapestry of war, then.
Sure, why not? Doesn't mean I like it, but it is what it is. So are we done here?
For today.
I shall take my leave then.
Still, even spun thread can be cut. Our lives are not as cheap as you believe, Grief.
ชีวิตพวกเราไม่ได้ราคาถูก ก็นะส่วนใหญ่เวลาเป็นทหารรับจ้างเราก็โดนใช้เป็นไม้ตอนไหนก็ไม่รู้ด้วยกันมาเราขึ้นมาถึงแรงเอที่เรียบร้อยแล้วในวันนี้นั้นเราก็ไปลุยกันต่อเลยแล้วกันมามีเมสเสจอะไรมาวะแอบมองแป๊บขอบคุณที่ช่วยจากการอิมมอร์ทัลวันนั้นแล้วก็อิมมอร์ทัลทำอะไรนั้นกำลังหาความจริงอยู่ ไม่ใช่ปกติมันก็มีพวกคลังข้อมูลที่มันรู้อยู่แล้วใช่ไหมแต่อาจจะไม่รู้กันเองก็ได้ระหว่างนี้เราก็มาทำการdevelop equipment หรือทำการทำให้ตัวเราดูไม่ใช่คนขึ้นไปมากกว่าเดิมโดยการไปดัดแปลงร่างกายตัวเองเพิ่มแล้วกันจัดไปนี่คือแบบเราก็จะไปทำการ body modify จะดัดแปลงร่างกายตัวเองเพื่อให้ขับหุ่นได้ดีขึ้นแล้วกันจัดไปเสร็จแล้วชอบใช้แอป Sound Chip เพราะงั้นกดไปเลยโอเคหน้าเรากลายเป็นอะไรก็ไม่รู้ไปแล้วไหนดูไหนซิบอดี้สกิลที่เราอยากได้ไม่มีเลยฮะโอเคเราควรจะเล่นสายนี้เพื่อที่จะลงมาตรงด้านล่างสินะแล้วก็ย้ายแล้วก็ดูว่าอันไหนที่เหมาะกับเราที่สุดสินะงั้นเราก็เลือกอันนี้มาเครดิตไม่พอเราไม่ได้ฟาร์มเงินไว้ดีกว่า เพราะฉะนั้นก็เท่านี้ก่อนแล้วกันมาใกล้เวลาไปดูต่อถึงเวลา investigate production story นั่นเอง
Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Zen. Investigate the survey drone production facility in Zen's territory and destroy it if necessary. Complete any necessary arsenal preparations. Then proceed to the mission area. Briefing over.
Is Zen asking us to investigate one of their own facilities?
This facility was originally a factory for manufacturing survey drones. It has since been shut down and abandoned. Just recently, the factory's manufacturing system came back online and resumed operations.
Yeah, it's probably just some rats making cheese or something.
Funny, but not likely. We should assume Immortals have seized control of the factory. 4. Bulletworks will accept this mission.
Affirmative. Mission acceptance confirmed.
You sure you're not overthinking this?
I tend to assume the worst in most situations.
They already corrupt our own AIs to use against us. It makes sense they take a more direct approach to increasing their numbers.
When you put it like that, it sounds pretty bad. I should call my brother. I want to get in on this.
The Five Hells will also accept this mission.
Affirmative. Mission acceptance confirmed. This mission still has room for one more mercenary.
Hey, what the hell? I was gonna hit up Deva so we could tackle this together.
Are you not familiar with the custom of ladies first?
Ladies
You're even
first.
more of a savage than I thought.
You're one to talk.
At any rate, I'll be joining this mission. Is that going to be a problem?
I wanted to do this mission with my brother.
My, you simply adore your big brother, don't you?
Sorry, but the mission comes first.
Should I go without him?
I know you trust your brother, but don't be so overdependent on him. Hesitating even for a moment can get you killed on the battlefield. I need to prepare my arsenal.
Whatever. I'll just grab another mission.
มันคนที่มันติดพี่น้องอย่างนี้เดี๋ยวมันต้องแน่คนมันต้องมีอะไรนะมิชชั่นที่เอาไว้ใช้แยกสองฝั่งแน่ๆเลยมันเป็นชะตากรรมการขับหุ่นยนต์ยังไง
You
ล่ะ
have arrived at the mission area. Target facility located. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is at normal levels. Radar will not be affected. All sensors at maximum sensitivity. Data link established. I found an invasion route into the facility.
This is the Immortal base. It's in much poorer condition than I'd expected.
As far as I can tell, nothing seems out of the ordinary. All units, follow me.
โอเคแต่ปกติตัวเป็นคนนำอยู่ดีไม่ใช่เหรอ
This doesn't match our prior data. The infrastructure is completely different now.
The production facility now appears to extend underground. Discard your infrastructure data and reinvestigate the area.
How labyrinthine.
Alert.
Oh.
Detecting multiple femto responses. They are headed this way.
Yes, we know whether this is an Immortal base. Set this facility as our demolition target. Destroy any Immortals you encounter.
โอ้โหยิงเปิดทางได้ด้วยแล้วต้องไปทางไหนก่อนเนี่ยทางด้านหน้าห่างไปต่อทางตันไม่รู้มาแล้วก็วิ่งไปทางขวาก่อนแล้วกัน
Know your place.
I think I just broke my record. No time to check, though. โอ้มีด้านล่างด้วย
Know your place.
กระตุกอยู่ไงวะมองไม่เห็นมันอยู่ด้านล่าง
Defeating you isn't really an accomplishment for me. I think I just broke my record. No time to check. System error? What the hell?
เดี๋ยวนะซิสเต็มเออร์เลอร์แล้วเหรอลูกพี่เดี๋ยวตรงไหนอีกว่า
Know your place.
อยู่ไงอีกวะเนี่ยอยู่ด้านล่างโอเคอยู่ไงอีกว่าเห็นแล้วขวาร้ายซ้ายดีงั้นไปขวาก่อนเรดาร์แจมมานะโอเค
The enemy is overwhelming us. At this rate, we'll have no chance to destroy this facility.
Rookie, Nemesis, I need you two to be decoys. While you draw the Immortals' attention, I'll head to the core of the manufacturing system and destroy it. That should disrupt their control.
Me? A decoy? Who do you think I am? If anyone among us is expendable, it's you.
This is not up for debate. If things get too dangerous, get out of here. That's an order.
You presume to give me orders?
Sorry, I need to have a little chat with the Immortals. Good luck.
Chat? What are you? He cut his communications. Fine. I will do as he says, but under protest.
อ้าวไม่ใช่ตรงนั้นเหรอโอเคผิดส่วนพี่คิมสันไปจากการปื้มข้างในสินะ
Our triumph is assured.
โอเคยังไงไม่รู้เราก็เปิดร่างเงาให้ร่างแยกเราไปยิงให้หน่อยแล้วกันโอเคอยู่งี้กันสินะได้ไงวะประตูที่ปิดอยู่อะทำไมเราเห็นอยู่ทางนู้นวะเงาอยู่ทางนู้นแสดงว่าต้องไปทางนี้สินะตามทางที่มันมีศัตรูไปแล้วเราก็จะมาเช็คแมปไงแวะ ไม่ใช่แค่ทางตันทำมาทำไม โอเคไม่รู้งั้นเราหมุนกลับแล้วเราก็เลี้ยวซ้ายไปสินะ
We must hurry. We're not going to last much longer.
Just reach the main core of the production system. I can't describe how massive this system is. It's expanding itself.
Spare me your commentary. Just destroy it already.
Hold out just a little longer. I'm going to try to infiltrate the production system.
Infiltrate? You're serious about... Are you even listening? What was that? What's happening?
Attention. Powerful electronic interference is occurring in this facility. It's originating from the center of the facility, where the main production system is located.
What is this message? Where is it being sent from?
ไอ้โซโลมอนยังไม่มองอีกเหรอ
It just keeps repeating itself. 4. Assess the situation at once.
Alert. The facility's self-destruct system has been activated. Countdown has begun. Evacuate the facility immediately.
โอเคอ่ะ
Self-destruct?
ระเบิดตัวเองเรียบร้อย
Crimson Lord, do you read me? Rookie, we must escape this facility at once. We simply cannot afford to rescue him. Nor...
Countdown to self-destruction underway.
Nor can I afford to die here. I must lead House Valentine, no savior, to his rightful place as humanity's leader. Hurry!
โอเคเราก็แค่หนีออกจากที่นี่ก่อนเวลาจะระเบิดสินะว่าแต่ต้องหนีทางไหนวะเนี่ยหนีทางไหนอ่ะบอกดูทีข้างหน้านั่นสินะมันเป็นเควสที่หนีนะเพราะงั้นแดดตรงไปเลยแล้วกันบ๊ายบาย เฟสหนีแล้วก็หนีแล้วกันไว้เจอกันใหม่เพื่อนตายยากชัวร์อ๋อเอาดีไปข้างหน้าสิอ๋อเหลือ1 นาที 30 วิกันเหรอเหลือเฟือเปล่าวะเอ๊ะทางไหนวะอ๋อทางนู้นโอเคทำไมไม่พังวะอ๋อมีการ์ดอยู่โอเคไปละแค่กำลังงงเฉยๆว่าทำไมเรายิงไม่เข้าไปทางไหนวะซ้ายหรือขวาซ้ายแล้วกันโอเคไปทางนั้นใช่ไหมโอเคเจอโซนหนีแล้วขอบคุณครับ
Self-destruction underway. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
Some accomplishment.
Attention. Arsenal ID signal received. Cross-referencing code. It's Crimson Lord.
Crimson Lord, you're alive? Say something.
I'm still alive?
How? How did you escape? Even the shortest route from the facility's core would not have gotten you out in time.
Something saved me.
มีอะไรบางอย่างเซฟ
What saved you? What happened in there?
I can't remember. I must have been unconscious for most of it.
สลบตลอด
There's
ศพ
little
เลย
we
นะ
can do about that, I suppose. 4, we're returning.
Mapping return sequence. All units return according to instructions. นึกว่าลูกพี่บักคิมสันหลอดจะไปซะแล้ว อะไรนะเวลาคนไประเบิดตัวเองในคอแล้วหนีออกมาไม่ทันก็เป็นเรื่องปกตินะเอาละmeeting Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Orbital. It is a special mission issued only to you. Grief has requested a meeting with you. Orbital has accepted his request and issued it to you as an official mission. Proceed to the designated site and meet with Grief. Grief has also requested that you come to the site alone and unarmed. However, this request is not enforceable, and you are under no obligation to abide by it. That being said, agreeing to this request is likely to earn you his favor. In the end, the decision is yours. อะไรนะไปแบบไม่มีอาวุธ In
กัน
any
เหรอ
event, make any necessary preparations and proceed to the meeting site. Briefing over.
ได้สิไม่จำเป็นต้องแบกอาวุธไปอยู่แล้วจังหวะนี้เรื่องถอดอาวุธไว้ใจเรา เรียบร้อยไม่มีอาวุธเหลือติดตัวแม้แต่อันเดียวเอาล่ะเราไม่ได้เปลี่ยนอาร์เมอร์มาสักพักหนึ่งแล้วดีกว่าไหนดูหน่อยซิมีอาร์เมอร์อะไรน่าเปลี่ยนบ้างสุดท้ายเราใช้ firing performance น่าจะดีกว่าแล้วนะโอเค memory ได้เพิ่มแต่ยังไม่ใส่อาวุธนี่หว่าอันนี้ใช้เป็น long sword อยู่ reload support อ่ะฮะอาจจะต้องเปลี่ยนขาจากลองซอสเป็นอย่างอื่นแทนละมั้งนี่อันนี้ลดบูสต์สปีด ของเราน่าจะเอาอันนี้แล้วกันแต่ลองซอสก็ดูเป็นอะไรที่เหมาะกับเราสุดแล้วละมั้งเนี่ยกันบุลเลตกับเพิ่มดีเฟนส์เพราะเราหลบกระสุนไม่ค่อยพ้นงั้นก็เอาอันนี้มาก่อนแล้วกันค่อยๆคิดว่าจะเปลี่ยนยังไงดีงั้นเปลี่ยนแค่แขนซ้ายข้างเดียวก่อนแล้วกันเป็นซอสเบเกอร์แล้วแขนขวาใช้เป็นอะไรดีวะ ดูจากสภาพแล้วไม่น่าจะเหมาะที่เราจะเปลี่ยนแล้วฮะงั้นก็ไปอย่างนี้แล้วกันต่อไปแบบไม่มีอาวุธนี้นะไว้ค่อยมาคิดทีหลังแล้วกันว่าจะแต่งคุณยังไงต่อ
Be advised that bringing allies or weapons, even piloting your arsenal, will be seen as an act of aggression. The choice is yours, but I recommend that you comply with the details of the mission. Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Grief has been detected. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is near zero. Radar will not be affected. Begin the mission.
มาวิ่งเข้าไป
Even if I were destroyed, I'm just a copy with only some functions transferred over. Honestly, it's unsettling to me that my actual physical form is just a communications terminal.
You're here, and I was so certain you'd come armed too. After all, you, the Brigadier General, you all share the same sentiment. I don't know who coined it. How very interesting. That is why I called you. Why do you fight in the first place? What is victory really? Destroying every last immortal and their corrupted AIs. Is that really what this is about?
กำลังงงอยู่เมื่อกี้ตูไม่ได้เอาอาวุธ
So
มา
you
เว้ย
can safely extract femto resources from the Oval Link and waste them to your heart's content. The consortium nations, fools that they are, all believe that the center of the Oval Link contains an enormous mass of femto energy. That mass of energy is the being that will guide us, the Dominator. Or rather, a fragment of it. Its full body still slumbers on the moon. I know how this must sound to you. Trust me when I tell you that I have seen it. I have heard it speak to me.
ได้ยินเสียงมันพูดกับ
As
นาย
the
กันเลย
moon fell on the day of the awakening,
เมื่อกี้ตกใจเราไม่ได้เอาอาวุธมานะเว้ยถ้าต้องสู้นี่ตัวแตกนะ
with the Dominator. It is both will and power. It is attempting to guide humanity to their intended purpose. The Dominator has shaped the course of human evolution. References to it exist in ancient ruins, myths, even religious texts. Called by different names across different eras. Which brings us to the present era, and humanity's foolish ambition to use the remnants of the Dominator as an
คือ
energy
ได้ยินเสียง
source.
Dominator แล้วก็คิดเองหรอลูกพี่
We have already stripped this planet bare of its natural resources, and now we're killing each other to satisfy our insatiable lust for femto. Over and over, this cycle repeats, a never-ending spiral. We don't even try to understand who or what we are. Inevitably, I suppose, Outers were born, humans who had adapted to femto particles. The moonfall exposed this body of mine to an incredible amount of femto particles, or as I see it, the will of the Dominator.
เจสันคุณ
That
Dominator
is
อยู่
when
แบบนาย
I
เหรอ
awakened as an Outer, as did my comrades. Well, I don't mean to boast. No, I am proud. I am proud to be the world's first Outer.
เขาเป็น Outer คนแรกของโลก
But
นั่น
what
เอง
are Outers really? There are many theories, but I personally believe Outers are those who are capable of hearing the Dominator's voice. From the moment I could hear it, I have heeded the Dominator's voice. It has been no easy task. I've lost many comrades. 3 survivors. That is what we are. What Terrors is.
ก็เลยเหลืออยู่แค่3 คนนะ
You cannot imagine the hardships I endured to establish Orbital. The Oval Link project was never intended to protect humanity from femto particles. I conceived it to protect the Dominator from humanity.
ปกป้อง Dominator จาก
But I
มวลมนุษย์ต่างหาก
digress. I'm not here to wax nostalgic. Left undisturbed, the Dominator's will should have permeated the entire world. And in thousands, perhaps even tens of thousands of years, humanity would have realized its original purpose. But that plan, eons in the making, fell to pieces when the moon did. Thus it now falls to me. As the Dominator's emissary, I will set everything back on
เป็น
its
ผู้สงสารจาก
proper course.
Dominator เลยงั้นเหรอลูกพี่
When the time comes, everything will die except the Outers. It is inescapable, but they will not die because I killed them.
มันพวกเขาจะไม่ตายเพราะฉัน
They will die
ฆ่า
because
เขา
they could not adapt. Whether they die today or 10,000 years from now, it's all the same in the end.
บ้าไปแล้ว
And now we have arrived at my main point. Listen very carefully. You have the right to advance to the next stage. You're a genetic failsafe prepared in the event of an emergency, incorporated into the Oval Link project. In other words, your right is a duty. You have a duty to witness humanity's evolution. I won't tell you to accompany me. No matter what path you take, we will be together when the time comes. As we have been already. You may not have realized you have been working to help me. No, us. Bring about a better future.
Oh.
We are but one thread weaving the future. You and I.
แมวมึงได้ไหม
I have said my piece. 4. Delete all records of this conversation.
2-party consent is required.
Weren't you listening? The future is set. Keeping a record is pointless. If you require 2-party consent, consider yourself the second party and use your best judgment.
Command executed. Conversation record deleted. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Meeting is adjourned.
Wonderful. Time is running short. I must make my final preparations. I look forward to greeting the inevitable future with you.
I must tell you something. Attention. I lied earlier. I did not delete the record of your conversation with Grief. My best judgment is to entrust the record to you. This mission has no return sequence. If Grief is to be believed, we are past the point of no return. You must judge for yourself where to go from here. I've said enough already. This mission is over.
โอเคจบมิชชั่นง่ายจังฟะลงมานั่งคุย โอเคมิชชั่นถัดไปโอเคเราได้รู้ความจริงจากปากกีฟเรียบร้อยแล้วกีฟต้องการอะไร
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Orbital and its affiliated consortiums to all available mercenaries. We'd like you to join the briefing and provide any assistance that you can. An emergency situation is unfolding in the Oval Link. At this time, we are still gathering data and composing the details of this mission. Complete your preparations as quickly as possible and dispatch. The details of this mission will be updated as necessary. Briefing over.
Can you believe it, Rookie? They want to put every available mercenary on this mission. That's never happened before. What's going on, 4?
Roughly 4 hours ago, Arsenals under the command of a certain mercenary seized one of Orbital's most important facilities.
What? Who would take over an orbital facility?
Grief.
Grief.
BG! But why would Grief do this?
The bastard's finally showing his true colors. Apparently, he's been preparing to usher in something he calls the Dominator.
What the hell's a Dominator?
It's what Grief and some other researchers have been calling that giant mass of femto ore buried in the center of the Oval Link. According to Grief, it will not enslave us as its name suggests, but guide us in some manner.
What? How's a chunk of femto ore supposed to do that? I mean, sure, with that much raw femto, he could take over at least one consortium, maybe 2. But even so...
Apparently, it's not that simple. The Dominator is no delusion of Grief's, but that he would rebel against humanity for its sake is just...
Rebel against humanity. You disappoint me, Brigadier General.
Grief. Perhaps you could enlighten us then.
งั้นก็บอกเราทีสิ
I would be happy to fill the gaps in your knowledge. In due time, the Dominator will reveal itself to us. This event is inevitable. It cannot be stopped. No matter what I do, the future will not change.
Then why did you attack Orbital's facility? If what you're saying is true, you had no reason to do that.
So I may correct the course of history without delay.
Humanity
must advance to the next stage as fast as possible. This is not a spur-of-the-moment decision. I have been waiting a very long time for this.
รอมานานแล้วด้วย
Sorry to interrupt, BG, but Orbital just declassified the information on that facility's defense system. Now I understand why they were so reluctant to reveal this info. These specifications are insane. This is clearly a violation of the treaty. Why do they need so much firepower? What are they trying to protect?
Anti-arsenal weaponry. Proof that Orbital did not even trust us. I can think of a much better use for such weaponry. Farewell.
เอาไปแล้วเหรอกีฟ
Lieutenant, make that defense system data available to everyone.
Right away, sir.
Excellent. With this, Bullet Works will now conduct a mission to destroy that facility and take Grief into custody. Squad 1 will consist of Crimson Lord, Bishop, and Johnny G. Squad 2 will consist of Falcon, Painkiller, and Bonebox. Squad 3 will consist of Drake, Diablo, and...
Ha ha! Finally moving up in the world.
No.
I want the rookie for this mission.
ไม่มีเองเว้ยอาร์ติส
Are you for real right now? Why do I gotta sit this one out?
You're not. I need you with me to provide logistical support.
If you want me to come lay down some sick tracks on the battlefield, you should have just said so.
Everyone, prepare your arsenals at once and get ready to dispatch.
Talk about escalation. I never imagined we'd all dispatch for one mission. What the hell's happening to the Oval Link?
If you want to know, survive this battle and see for
แค่อยากรู้
yourself
ว่า
what
มี
the
ชีวิตรอ
future
ดสัก
brings.
Yes, sir. That's what I've been doing so far, and I'm not gonna stop now. Rookie, I'll see you at the mission area.
โอเคก่อนอื่นเราถอดอาวุธทั้งหมดทิ้งไปเพราะงั้นสิ่งที่เราจะทำก็คือติดอาวุธใหม่เข้าไปเดี๋ยวคงต้องเปลี่ยนมาลองใช้อะไรแปลกๆบ้างดีกว่าแต่เราอาวุธไม่ค่อยเยอะเลยดีกว่าไม่ค่อยได้อัพมาใช้งั้นก็ Reaper AT มาใช้ก่อนแล้วก็เน้นเป็นกระสุนบุลเลตเหมือนเดิมแล้วกันเราใช้กิมซิปเปอร์2มากันมือนี้แล้วก็ชาวเดอร์แวตฟอนเปลี่ยนบ้างใช้เป็นอะคางเป็นแอคทีฟโฮมิ่งมิสไซล์แล้วกันออกซารารีแฟร์ไว้ใช้โดดกันใช้โพเพลโรแทงเพื่อที่จะทำให้เราเก็บอะไรนะเก็บเฟรมโตได้มากกว่าเดิมแล้วกันจัดไปไม่ต้องหลบมิสไซล์แล้วรับกระสุนมันเข้าไปส่วนขวากับซ้ายไพทอนฮะงั้นก็ใส่ดาบมาไว้อันหนึ่งเราต้องถือดาบแขนซ้ายอ่ะงั้นใส่ไปทางขวาก็แย่แล้วเดี๋ยวสับไปโลก็ดูใหญ่ไปงั้นเอาบาซูก้าใส่ไปแล้วกันแล้วก็ไหล่ซ้ายก็เอาดาบมาสักอันหนึ่งเผื่อกระสุนหมดโอเคคราวนี้ก็น่าจะเรียบร้อยแล้วเช้าเจอเวฟอนมีอะไรเยอะเดี๋ยวไม่ได้มองอีกว่าเอามิกิซานเก่ามาอะไรเรามีอันนี้แหละเอาละหน้าที่ของเราก็คือบุกเข้าไปทำลายโรงงานนั่นเองจัดไป
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is at normal levels. Radar will not be affected. Data link shared with the entire squad through the Brigadier General's arsenal. Target facility identified. Begin the mission.
Begin the mission แล้วล่ะจัดไป
As noted during the briefing, this facility is fortified by a ridiculous defense system. The main attraction is an omnidirectional laser cannon, powerful enough to strike any section of the Oval Link's barrier.
So we busted the hell up before it melts our faces off.
Crude, but yes, that's the idea. Since it needs to store a large amount of energy before it can fire, that makes it somewhat predictable. In the unlikely events that you take a direct hit at this distance, both Arsenal and pilots will be disintegrated.
If we bring down the defense system, Grief will have no choice but to show his face. Major, we'll engage Grief when he appears. You will attack from the front to subdue him. If worse comes to worse, you have my permission to kill him.
Yes, sir. Grief.
The legend himself, huh?
Everyone, spread out.
Begin the mission. ด้านหลังมันอะไรพังวะ
Going one-on-one with grief, huh? If you can't hack it, Major, I'd be happy to take over.
Cut the chatter. Focus on the mission.
Saying I'm not?
Everyone knows you're strong, kid. But riding off the enemy like that makes people nervous about letting you handle things.
I'm not riding off grief. I just really want to fight, is all.
A victory for Bullet Works is a victory for all of us. Didn't I tell you? A real pro finishes the job they've been assigned.
I know. Hammered it into my head so hard I have nightmares.
โอ้
We're gonna draw grief out.
ไอ้บีมอย่างเงี้ยนี่ไอ้ที่บอกบีมใหญ่คือไอ้บีมนั่นเองเหรอเนี่ย
Snatch, will ya? I'm going in.
Kid, wait! Rookie, we're going in too.
เดี๋ยวก่อนนะผมวิ่งมิสไซล์ยิงไม่ได้ติดเพดานนี่หว่าด่านเป็นแคบขนาดนี้เลยแล้วเนี่ยโอ้โหไอ้บีมใหญ่เฉียดหัวตัวไปนิดนึง เมื่อกี้โดนทีเดียวนี่แทบจะสำลัก สำลักความแรงเนี่ยโอเค
You seriously need my help against this enemy?
อยู่ไหนวะมองไม่เห็นอ๋ออยู่ด้านบนโอเคอยู่ด้านล่างสินะที่เหลืออยู่ไหนวะตัวหนึ่งเอาอยู่โน่นเฮ้ยเดี๋ยวระเบิดไปให้หมดโอ้ค้างสงสัยบีมมันเยอะไปต้องทำลายตัวใหญ่ก่อนเครื่องรับไม่ไหวแล้วอย่ายิงเยอะ แล็ปท็อปตู้รับไม่ไหวอย่ายิงเยอะ
Energy flow to the defense system is
โอเค
stalled. The heavy laser can no longer hold a firing charge. Defense system deactivated.
This isn't over yet. Terrors will show themselves. All units, stay alert.
And if they don't show, my detonator is primed and ready to bury them.
ทำลายไม่ได้แล้วมันทำลายเองเลย
I'm honored that all of Bullet Works would come to greet me. Who will face me first? Or shall I face you all at once?
ก็เข้ามาทั้งหมดเลยก็ลุมมันเลยก็ได้นะจังหวะ
He's here. All units close in. Major, engage grief. โอ้ทีมแล้วก็เหยียบ
Somebody tell me right now what the hell's going on.
What? The Major couldn't even land a single hit? How's that possible?
Am I really going to lose here after coming so far?
How boring. Even the ace pilot of Bullet Works is a mere human like the rest. Submit to the voice of the Dominator, and you will transcend the limits of your own humanity.
The Dominator?
BG, you should order everyone to retreat. A foul scent surrounds us. Are you even still human?
I am more human than any of you can possibly imagine. I walk the one true path, the ideal form humanity should have reached. None of you understand anything.
จะไปเข้าใจได้ไงวะ
Take your goddamn foot off the Major's arsenal!
Sergeant!
Major, did you just try to kill the kid to protect Grief? Big mistake.
I can't lose yet. Wait! I was facing down Grief, then the Major attacked me, and now the Sergeant is... What's going on? This doesn't make any sense.
แน่นอนไม่มีอะไร make sense ทั้งนั้นแหละ
Kid, focus. This is still a battlefield. You've got enemies right in front of you.
I can't lose to anyone. Never. Never!
Just get back, kid. Don't worry about me. This thing in front of us, it's not human. Just a big scary monster is all. That's right, Major. I'm calling you out.
Sergeant! Me? A monster? What the hell are you talking about?
This is what you've wanted all along, Crimson Lord. It feels good to be called a monster, doesn't it? Won't you come with me? I have so much more to show you.
More? I can become even stronger?
นี่มันพลังแห่งการล้างสมองแล้วก็เอาอะไรนะ
only to depart with so much more. I assume you have no complaints, Brigadier General.
Damn you, Grief.
แล้วพวกเองยืนอยู่เฉยๆงานลุมยิงมันสิวะ
If there's nothing else, I must be on my way. I have a lot of work left to do.
Bastard! Remember, Lieutenant? Someday I'll be next. Don't keep me waiting. Come and kill me.
เอาล่ะหลังจากที่โดนทรยศไปเรียบร้อย
They're gone.
Grief's unit has left the mission area. Mission complete.
Mission complete เหรอ
Mission accomplishment recognized.
Screw the mission! Sergeant!
ช่างหัว
Don't
วิชั่น
waste
มัน
your time calling the medics. Just get a body bag ready. Come on. Lighten up, kid.
อย่าเสียเวลาเรียกเมดิกเอาอะไรนะเอาบอดี้แบ็กดีกว่า
Why? Because it's my duty. I'm supposed to be teaching you, kid.
You protected me to teach me?
ปกป้องเพื่อสอนอย่างนั้นเหรอ
Look at what you got me saying. Maybe now you understand what the battlefield is really like.
Sergeant, I'm an idiot. I know that. I'll never stop apologizing for it, I swear. Just don't die. Please don't die.
I'm not gonna tell you to avenge me or anything. I just want you to keep living. Pretty sure I taught you that much at least. You hear me?
Sergeant, please. Save your strength.
Brigadier General, that mission you gave me. Did I complete it?
Without question. You don't need to worry. I will always be on the battlefield.
Damn right. Now I can finally go home and see my family again. Catch you kids later.
Sergeant. Sergeant!
Do not forget this day. Do not forget your comrades who have fought and bled with you
น่า
on
จะ
the
บอกว่าอะไรนะ น่าจะ
battlefield.
เป็น first part ของ
Keep
ใน
them in your memory, and you will pay your respects to the sergeant. Now, let's bring her home.
ในอะไรนะ ในเรื่องนี้เลยมั้ง หรือเปล่าวะมาไปถัดไปเลยแล้วกัน โอเคเด็กมองไปเป็นที่เรียบร้อยแล้วตายเป็นรายแรกของประเดิมของเกมนี้ เอาละลำดับถัดไปเราก็ไปนั่งดูกันต่อดีกว่าว่าไปลุยอะไรต่อไปช่วยป้องกันทางสปอร์ตสินะ
Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Sky Union. Unknown hostile forces are preventing transport aircraft from taking off from one of Sky Union's frontline bases. Eliminate these hostile forces so the aircraft can safely take off. The situation is currently in a stalemate. Complete your preparations as quickly as possible and dispatch. Briefing over.
The expression unknown hostile forces immediately caught my attention. Are you suggesting these enemies aren't immortals?
We have reports of 2 arsenals accompanying the enemies. This could be mimicry by corrupted AI, but we lack conclusive information at this time.
Well, that's worrisome. But if they aren't immortals, maybe the Western Seven are involved somehow. Though I'd rather deal with immortals, honestly.
Yeah, well, we're not heading out to make small talk. Whether it's immortals or the Western Seven, we should expect to see some action. Know what I mean?
Good point, Jack. 4. Is there anything else we should know about this mission?
2 transport aircraft are standing by at the base. If either aircraft is rendered incapable of takeoff, it will result in immediate mission failure.
Must be moving a lot of stuff then. Like they're relocating the whole base or something.
Defending 2 transports at once, though, that's going to be difficult. How come other reclaimers haven't accepted this one?
While all reclaimers have been notified of this mission, many have declined due to their active participation in other ongoing missions. Other reclaimers, such as the 5 Hells, the Western Seven, and Panzer Crown, have yet to respond at all.
I guess this one's riding on us then.
Understood. We better start prepping our arsenals.
Rookie, you're coming too, yeah?
If
the enemy has 2 arsenals with them, the 3 of us will have the numbers advantage.
Jack's right. I hope you'll join us for this mission. Take care.
ได้เวลาลุยต่อ
Approach complete.
Okay.
You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is near 0. Radar will not be affected.
ป้องกันทรานสปอร์ต 2 อัน
Arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
อ๋อห้ามลงน้
Those are the transports we're guarding. Now to find those enemy arsenals. Whoa! Hey, what's the big idea? You could at least greet us before you start shooting.
The enemy force contains 2 arsenals. Wait a minute.
I was so sure that would hit you. Why'd you have to dodge it?
ถ้าโดนกูก็ตายสิ
Because I don't want to die, obviously. What's the matter with you?
You talk too much. I should kill you.
It's not immortals or the Western Seven. It's the 5 Hells. What's going on here?
How should I know? Just keep these ladies the hell away from the transports. Move out.
Do you have any idea what you're doing? You know Savior would never involve himself in a battle between consortiums.
Abyss, what's this guy talking about? It's not making any sense to me. They're trying to destroy the transports. Just as our lady sister said. If we wait here, bad people will appear to attack the aircraft. Bad people should die.
We're bad people? You've got it all wrong. We can talk this out.
Bad people, good people.
เป็นแบดอินเตอร์แจ็คน่าจะกำมือหัวแตกเป็นที่เรียบร้อย
Abyss, what are you doing? Are these battling lost sailors? Savior's enemies.
No, we're not enemies. Ask Savior, he'll tell you.
They keep saying that.
Because they're lying. That's what bad people do.
They just won't break.
Have you two forgotten?
โอเคล่วงไปหนึ่ง
Why? Gotta break them all. Break them all. Make my Lord Brother so proud of me. I hate you.
โอเคอุดาคุโมะไม่มีสิทธิ์เกียรติล่วงไปซะ
It's pointless to keep fighting. Please withdraw. Allow us to complete our mission.
Well, this was certainly unexpected. Abyss, you know what must be done. Do it.
ต้องทำอะไรวะ
Heaven, wait for me.
ระเบิดตัวเองกันเหรอ
What? No!
Notes!
ลวงคู่
Attention. The enemy arsenal has self-destructed. Damage to Note's unit is unknown. The transport aircraft have begun their takeoff sequence. Mission complete.
อ่ะลง
Mission
จับน้ำไป
accomplishment
แล้ว
recognized.
What the? You made her self-destruct? Your own sister?
What of it? She is disposable. Don't presume to understand our family.
Disposable?
Notes! You're okay!
It's gonna take more than that to kill me. Can't say the same for my trashed arsenal, though. Anyway, Nemesis, you better explain what you meant by disposable right now.
I don't need to explain anything to the likes of you.
Hey, we completed our mission. That means we won and you lost. You sacrificed your little sister for nothing.
And yet, I don't care in the slightest. Good day.
You're not even going to recover your sister's body? I don't understand this at all. I thought she was your family.
You had best keep that ignorant mouth of yours closed, boy. Those girls have been dead for a long time.
What is that supposed to mean?
Their hearts no longer beat. Their rotting organs are replaced regularly, all so they can fight for Savior. That is their way of showing their love. Yes, I used them, but I respect how they chose to show their love.
What the hell
สอง
kind
ค
of
นนั้นมัน
answer
ตาย
is
ไปนาน
that?
แล้วอันนี้
I would kill Savior if that's what he asked of me. What is that, if not love? I need it elsewhere. Until we meet again.
Get back here, Nemesis! Damn it!
Settle down, Notes. I've already sent out a rescue request for Heaven and Abyss.
Sorry, I don't know what came over me. It's just... We completed our mission, so why do I feel so... hollow?
I know what you mean. I'm sure the rookie is just as confused as we
ก็
are.
นะ
Who knows what she
งงนิ
was
ดหน่อย
really after.
Maybe Savior can help us understand what Nemesis was saying. Either way, let's head back. 4, map a return sequence.
Affirmative. Mapping return sequence.
มึนกันเป็นแถบเอาละลำดับถัดไปทำลายมิสไซล์เบส
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. A missile launch facility in Zen's territory has been occupied by unidentified armed forces. Zen and the other consortiums have issued this mission for its immediate destruction. No activity has been detected from the facility, but it could resume operation at any moment. Complete your preparations as soon as possible and dispatch. Briefing over.
มีคนไปยึดฐานเฉยมา
Missile base. Can you believe it, Deva? I don't even know where to begin. Does Zen have some convenient excuse for why they went and built something like that?
The facility does violate the treaty, but they relinquished ownership and issued the mission to destroy it before Orbital ever identified it.
That's their explanation? What a load of crap.
It doesn't matter, Zoa. The base is already built. Our job is to destroy it.
True, but I'm more concerned about the forces occupying the base. What are they planning to do with it?
We don't know. Our information isn't sufficient. I'm currently in contact with Zen regarding the threat level this facility poses.
So we don't know. Everyone's worked up over Grief's rebellion and Orbital's secret research, but I don't care about any of that. All I know is, some bad dudes have taken over a missile base and we gotta go kick their teeth in. Is that about right?
Essentially.
I don't know if it's that simple, Deva.
You're not wussing out on me, are you? Let's show them what the Steel Knights are made of.
Fine.
เราก็แค่ไปกระทืบพวกที่มันไปกระยึดเหมือนเดิมแหละ
You're coming too, aren't you, rookie? Don't keep us
ให้
waiting
Bullet
now.
Work มันนับเรื่องยุ่งยากไป
Once your arsenal is prepped, we'll dispatch for the mission area.
Just be prepared, Deva. You don't know what we're up against this time.
Just hurry up before I leave you behind.
มา
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is low. Radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Begin the mission.
That's the missile launch facility, yeah? And the forces occupying it are...
There are no responses on the radar. Shall I investigate the surrounding area?
ยังไม่เห็นอะไรเลย
Our mission is to destroy the facility. Let's just fire away till nothing's left and head on home.
Showtime. 3, 2, 1, fire!
ยิงอะไรล่ะ
Attention. The facility has taken only minor damage. It remains largely unscathed.
Well, this is a tough nut to crack. Maybe we gotta bust it up from the inside.
Looking for an entry point.
ยิงไม่เข้า
Huh? There's nothing on the radar.
I'm sorry I didn't greet you first, but I can't allow you to destroy this facility.
I know you. You're that Kung Fu master from the Western 7.
Oh, I'm flattered you've heard of me. Kung Fu master, huh? Is that what they say about me? I like it.
This guy's not taking us seriously at all. You okay, Zoa?
Yeah, I'm in one piece. I was waiting in stealth mode to ambush us.
Are you with the guys who took over the missile base? If you leave now, this doesn't have to get messy.
I think there has been a misunderstanding. You see, we're here on an official mission from Zen to defend this facility.
Huh?
You should sort this out with Orbital. If your mission was issued by mistake, you're the ones who will be penalized.
Maybe so, but I don't take punches without giving some in return. Deva, rookie, we're starting the mission.
Did you listen to a word I just said? Your mission is clearly a mistake.
I don't give a damn about the mission. Where are those missiles taken? Wherever they strike, the weak are the ones who'll pay the price. Mission or no mission, I'm tearing this place down.
Think about what you're saying. You could lose your mercenary credentials over us.
Good thing we aren't mercs.
Then what are you?
We're heroes.
Yeah, hero of justice.
And show me how true heroes conduct themselves.
ไปไหนแล้ววะเนฟเลสเอามิสไซล์เข้าไป ไปไหนแล้ววะเต็มแล้วไง
Processing. A new enemy has appeared on the radar. Caution is advised.
Come
Hi,
to play
Mike.
hero again, have you?
We're not going to be able to get anywhere near that facility unless we deal with her first.
Okay.
I understand why you want to destroy this missile base. I can't say I disagree either.
That's true. Then withdraw. I'll let you out with a warning this time.
Still, so-called heroes like you two disgust me. I'll prove to you that justice has no place on the battlefield.
เผลอไม่ไหวไม่ได้เลยนะเอก เอาไปซ้ายไปอีก
Processing. Additional arsenal reinforcements detected.
I'll kill anyone who gets in our way!
Not bad. It would be absurd to die over this mission. So long.
การถูกกันโอเคยังดีที่ไม่มาพร้อมกันค่อยๆฆ่าทีละตัวได้เลย
That all you got? Weak!
ไปไหนแล้ววะอ๋ออยู่ด้านล่างเฮ้ยเดี๋ยวอาโมเอาโอเคอยู่ไหนแล้ววะกลับมาเดี๋ยวนี้เลยกระสุนตัวหมดแล้วเอาไป
Processing.
I know. Reinforcements.
Affirmative. Reaper's unit has been detected.
I figured the leader of the Western 7 would be 7th to appear, not 4th.
All units, take turns returning to base for resupply and repairs. There's no need to be aggressive. Push them to the brink and move in for the kill.
True to form, Reaper. Using whatever sleazy tricks you can to take home.
My rig squealing and screeching on me!
เรียบร้อยเหลือริปเปอร์คนเดียวคิดถูกจริงที่เอาอันนี้มาเพิ่มโอ้โอ้โอ้ฟันเจ็บอยู่เหมือนกันนะเนี่ยโอ้โอ้โอ้โอ้ทุบหน่อยริปเปอร์ไม่หน่อยฮะใครมันทุบแรงกว่ากันริปเปอร์ดาบของนายหรือป้องของฉันไปไหนแล้ววะไม่เห็นกระสุนยังไม่เจอฮะโอ้โหกระสุนหมดครั้งแรกในการเล่นมิชชั่นแสดงว่าเซตนี้ใช้อาวุธเยอะไปหน่อยใช้อะไรนะกระสุนเยอะไปหน่อยไม่ได้แล้วเปิดเพย์แบ็กไทม์อะไรริปเปอร์เอานี่ไปเดี๋ยวขอตบถอยหลังก่อนกระสุนหมดกระสุนน้อยไปนั่นไงที่เติมกระสุนขอบคุณขอเติมกระสุนแอปเซาก่อนลืมไปเราเลือกแอปเซามา2 อันกระสุนมันก็เลยจะหมดพร้อมๆกันไปหน่อยมาเอาไม่ใช่ดีกว่าริปเปอร์อยู่นู่นโอเคถึงเวลาลุยเรียบร้อย
You're not the last one, are you? Come on, call the rest of your goons. We'll take you all on.
Captain, the job is done. Give the order to withdraw.
Klondike!
Did you not hear me?
All units, evacuate the base and withdraw from the mission area. That's an order.
So, you're up next, huh? Release the safety on your weapons.
It's not very heroic to point your weapons at an unarmed man. I haven't come to fight you at all. On the contrary, I'm going to save you some trouble.
Excuse me? What are you talking about?
Observe.
ลองดูซะสิ
Whoa! What the?
Facility destroyed. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What happened? What did you do?
I agree that something as profane as this facility should be destroyed. Zen wanted so badly to protect it, they issued 2 competing illegal missions. To me, that just proves they have no right to selfishly hoard it for themselves.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Thank you for buying me time, Reaper. I got what I was after. You should be pleased. I'm sure Grief would keep his promise.
Grief? What does he have to do with this?
I'm sure the rookie can explain. I'm not sure why you trust them, but know that they're part of a bigger game. You're welcome to join the game yourselves, as long as you know the rules.
What does that mean?
Let's go, Reaper. I don't want to be late.
Understood.
Hey, get back here!
The enemy arsenals have left the radar search range.
What the hell is going on? I have no idea what any of this means.
There's no point standing around here.
สิ่งที่เกิดขึ้นก็คือเราก็
Four, you know what to do.
Affirmative.
กับ
Mapping.
อ้าวไม่ได้ของด้วยเสียใจโอ้โหเป็นครั้งเป็นหนึ่งในไม่กี่ครั้งเนี่ยที่กระสุนหมดตูดรอซะกระสุนหมดแม็กเกือบทุกปืนเอาละโอเคการเอ็มเทสกำลังทำอะไรสักอย่างอยู่ซึ่งเราก็ไม่รู้หรอกเพราะเราก็ปล่อยเรื่องคิดให้กับคนอื่นทำไปส่วนเรามีหน้าที่ออกไปบู๊แล้วกันไม่ค่อยถนัดเรื่องคิดถนัดเรื่องบู๊อย่างเดียวจัดไป
Mission briefing.
หน้าที่ของเราในแบบในวันนี้ก็คือเราจะไปทำลาย
A facility believed to be a base of unprecedented size for corrupted AIs has been found near the center of the Ovalink. Bulletworks has issued a mission to destroy this facility. Complete your preparations as soon as possible and dispatch. Briefing over.
Would someone care to explain why the client for this mission is Bulletworks?
Orbital has acknowledged its current dysfunction, and the consortiums are in no condition to deny the corruption that Grief has spread. In light of this, Orbital's board of directors and the consortium nations of Sky Union, Zen, and Horizon came to a mutual decision. They transferred their power to approve and issue missions to Bulletworks. In other words, me.
เขาส่งอำนาจในการให้มิชชั่นมาใส่สูเรียบร้อย
logic tracks. I feel somewhat slighted that I was not chosen to receive those emergency powers, but no matter. What's the situation?
Simply put, Grief is revolting against the human race. He has managed to recruit other reclaimers to his cause. Their whereabouts are currently unknown. We know Crimson Lord of Bulletworks and Reaper and Klondike of the Western Seven have joined him, while Rigid of Immortal Innocence has disappeared. And
my eldest sister Nemesis has also fallen under Grief's sway. What nonsense has that madman filled her head with?
To that point, I have a few ideas. Remember when Grief attacked Sky Union's data center?
In which the leader of Panzer Crown defected and stole the megadata? How could I forget?
Yeah, that's what happened. In hindsight, not my proudest moment.
What is this traitor doing here? I'll have no part in this farce.
Listen to what she has to say first, before you judge her a traitor. Empress, the floor is yours.
So, the metadata I scanned contained all the records of Sky Union's involvement in the Ovalink project. Grief only wanted specific information, and since I wanted the data so badly, I agreed to give him what he wanted in exchange for the rest.
And why exactly did you want this information so badly?
Because I wanted to know what it means to be human.
I beg your pardon. You speak as though you're not human yourself.
Bingo. I wanted to be human. Therefore, I wanted to know the history of the human race.
อยากเป็นมนุษย์เฉย
That's why I made a deal with Grief.
Nonsense. If you're not human, what are you?
I'm an AI. I created myself, crazy as it sounds. My personality is basically the result of human consciousness being copied onto a neuro-AI.
An AI? You? You must be joking. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, I don't know if I'm just a computer-generated personality, or if I truly have a soul to call my own.
Well, that's neither here nor there. Enough of your existential dread. The data is why we're here.
ไม่สนใจว่าเธอเป็นใครแล้ว
Just what is the Oval Link project?
It's a plan Grief put together to reach something in the center of the Oval Link called the Dominator. Everything he's done has been for that purpose, and he's been working toward it for a long time.
Assuming I even believe all this, what is the Dominator? Why would Grief go to such lengths to obtain it?
According to Grief, the Dominator will guide humanity to its next stage. He intends to receive it and become the foundation of a new human race.
อยากจะเป็นรากฐานของมนุษย์ยุคใหม่
This story is crazy, and Grief, he sounds like a nut job that we're better off ignoring. Even if I believed a word of this crap, it's got nothing to do with Zoa or me. Sorry, but we're not touching this one.
Why would I call you here if this has nothing to do with you?
Beats the hell out of me.
Because of the tattoos that you and your brother have.
เพราะว่า tattoo
The only one who knows about our tattoos is the son of a bitch who killed our parents. You better start talking and fast.
Their design. It's an encryption key sequence.
Okay. Keep talking, but go slower.
Your father was involved in the Oval Link project. Your mother was a mercenary. An intelligence agent for Sky Union, to be specific. When they discovered the real purpose of the project, they took that encryption key so they could alert the public. But they were assassinated before they could get that far. I have the mission records to prove it. I'll send it to you so you can see for yourself.
Me and Zoa, we grew up refugees. We thought our folks abandoned us. We've spent every day of our lives searching ruined neighborhoods for kids in similar situations. One day, we found 2 arsenals that had been hidden away. They booted up after identifying me and my brother's biometric data. Inside, we found a message from our parents, along with a picture. Our parents didn't abandon us at all. They saved us. That's why we became mercenaries, so we could save as many kids as possible. And that picture we found, we got it tattooed on our bodies to remind us of our parents. We didn't care about getting revenge. Not really.
The faith your parents placed in you was the key to breaking the encryption on that mission record I gave you, as well as other classified documents.
So this record is for real. Grief's the one who issued this mission. He arranged our parents' murder.
It's spelled out clear as day. You and your brother have a right to the truth. That's why I called you here.
God damn it. Grief's been pulling everyone's strings from the beginning.
Yes, well, I have other unfortunate news to deliver. If Grief receives the Dominator, the human race will be completely wiped out except for him.
What? Why the hell didn't you say so sooner? That's got everything to do with us.
I wanted you to listen to Empress first, so you believe me when I tell you that Grief isn't just some delusional madman.
ไม่ใช่คนหลงตัวเองที่บ้าไปแล้ว
He must be stopped, no matter the cost.
This is a lot to process, but I understand now. I'll admit to some curiosity about Grief's recent actions, but I couldn't have imagined something so beyond the pale.
Even so, there are still ways to put a spanner in his works.
Reclaimers like us can act without being beholden to anyone. We may be the only ones who can stop grief now.
ต้องหยุดกรีฟไปเลย
Unless, who else but us is capable of opposing grief?
The Immortals.
The Immortal.
Come again? You mean the sworn enemies of the human race? Those Immortals?
They are too incomprehensible for this situation to be that black and white. Think about it. Who has destroyed the most Immortals by far?
The legendary mercenary. Grief.
I came up with a theory. What if the Immortals are actually hostile toward grief? From there, I devised this mission. Generally speaking, our goal would be to destroy the Immortals and their base. But if that base is actually a command post, we might learn something.
What do you think we'll learn?
That I can't say. But since it's my theory, I insist on dispatching for this one.
I'll come too. I might be able to analyze the core of the AI.
Seriously? You're not the leader of Bullet Works anymore. You're in charge of all the Reclaimers now. You can't just run off to the front line with guns blazing anymore. I'll go. You sit this one out.
You too, Empress. I'm going instead of you. I won't take no for an answer.
มีคนมาแทน
I gave the data to Grief. I have to take responsibility for what I've done.
No one here is gonna give you a ration of crap for that. And thanks to you, we know what we gotta do now. Besides, it's not like we've learned everything there is to learn about the Ovalink project, have we?
I guess not.
That megadata is like a prophecy, and you're the only one who can decode it and tell us what's gonna happen next.
Very well. Private First Class Johnny G and Queen will be given this mission.
แล้วก็โยนงานให้ลูกี้ต่อใช่ไหม
Rookie, I'd like you to accompany them.
ตัวว่าแล้ว
No, we can't do this without you.
You got nothing to worry about with me and the Rookie on this one. All right, I'm gonna go prep my arsenal.
I've got no problem busting heads while you handle the really hard stuff, BG. See you around.
งั้นก็
So what should we do? We could probably find our own way to that Immortal base.
I assume you'd like us to stand by in case of emergency.
We can't afford to show our hand just yet.
ยัง
The
โชว์
discovery of
การ
this
บนมือทั้งหมด
Immortal
ไม่ได้
base may be another one of Grief's ploys.
Just let me know when Grief's ass needs kicking and I'll be there. In the meantime, I gotta fill Zoa in. I'll make sure we're both ready to dispatch at a moment's notice. Later.
Orders received, Brigadier General. And Empress.
Yes.
I apologize for my conduct earlier. Regardless of who or what you are, what is undeniable is
แต่
that
สิ่งที่
you
ป
are
ฏิเสธ
here
ไม่ได้ก็คือ
now.
อยู่ตรงนี้
You knew your choice was a mistake as you were making it, and now you seek atonement. With respect to that, I'd say that makes you more human than most.
Thanks.
That is all I wish to say. Should anything else arise, please let me know. If you'll excuse me.
Rookie, dispatch to the mission area once you've finished preparing your arsenal. I'm counting on you.
โยนงานยากให้เราทุกทีมางั้นเดี๋ยววันนี้เราใช้มิชชั่นนี้เป็นมิชชั่นสุดท้ายแล้วกันแล้วผมก็จะไปพักก่อนคิดว่า เท่านี้ก็น่าจะพอสมควรแล้วสำหรับไลน์นี้ นั่นนะจัดไปมา
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femto particle density is uneven, but radar will not alert.
Alert.
I'm detecting activity originating from an enormous femto response. Caution is advised.
Big deal. I've already seen one of those before. Wait, huh?
ตกใจกันเหรอจอนนี่ไอตัวที่คิมสันหลอดกับเดียโบเพิ่งเก็บตอนต้นเกมนี่นะถึงเวลาเราได้เชือดมันเองแล้วสินะ
What the hell is that giant sword? That thing could slice a battleship in half. Imagine what it could do to us.
The Immortals really humanity's enemy. Still, if they're looking to fight us, we have no choice but to fight back. Rookie, Queen, let's spread out so it can't target us.
On it. Come on, you big-o. Over here.
โอเคยิงมิสไซล์กันช่า
We got this. Let's take it down with an all-out attack. What? It didn't work?
Attention. That barrier is a powerful Phantom force field. The barrier is blocking incoming physical attacks. Your previous attacks were negated.
So what are we supposed to do?
A
โดนเน
single
เกตอย่างนั้นเหรอ
cannot pierce the barrier on its own.
Then we'll throw all three at it. Rookie, Queen, we're gonna rush it together. Let's make sure we time this just right. 4, start a countdown.
5 seconds until Mirage system activates. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Áo muaเหรอเฮ้ยเดี๋ยวกระสุนหมด
Attention. Cumulative damage has reached 50%. Continue your assault.
เอ้ยขอทุบสักทีโอเคขอกระสุนกลับมาหน่อยขอบคุณปีคอยอยู่งั้นอ่ะไปเลยมิสไซล์เลือดมันเหลือเท่าไหร่วะเนี่ยมากระสุนมิสไซล์หมดแล้ว
Attention. The target's femto response has diminished further. Cumulative damage now exceeds 75%. Continue the mission.
ก่อนนะพวกตัวเล็กอยู่ไหนขอกระสุนเพิ่มก่อน
Settle down.
อ๋อ
PG's always telling us to stay cool.
Stay cool ก็ stay cool ได้อยู่กระสุนก็อีกพอสมควร
Appreciate the concern.
โอ้เดี๋ยวนะมัน
Worry
ยิง
about yourself, okay?
กระสุนเหลืออีก2 นัดมิสไซล์
More battlefields than you can count.
โอ้ขอกระสุนเพิ่มหน่อยพี่โอเค
Attention.
อ๋อ
The
โดนเตะ
target's femto response has diminished to a critical state. Cumulative damage is 90% and rising.
Táiได้แล้วกูจะเลือดหมดแล้วโอ้โหยากอยู่ปะใส่แล้วเตรียมตัวไม่ดีเนาะ
Femto response has dropped to 2%, well below the minimum for maintaining operation. The target is no longer functional. Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
2%. So the core's still active? It'd be a real pain if this thing became functional again. Maybe we should put it down for good.
Hold on. I want you to bring that core back with you. If it's still active, we might be able to extract data from it.
But what if this immortal core starts, I don't know, corrupting other AIs?
It is impossible for the corruption to spread through Arsenal contact. Modifying return sequence. Before you return to base, we will place the core in a containment facility.
Get all that?
If you're still scared,
I'll hold the damn thing.
I'm not scared. Yo, rookie! Don't give me that worried look. I'm fine, really. I'll hold on to the core.
Affirmative. Mapping modified return sequence.
กระสุนหมดเกือบเกลี้ยงเลยต้องมานั่งรอไอ้พวกนี้สปอร์ตแล้วก็ไล่ฆ่าเพื่อเก็บกระสุน เกือบไป
That which cannot be observed does not exist. To deny existence, look away. But if one looks regardless, proxy of will, discover a new existence of potential. A new potential of existence.
เองจะพูดสับไปสับมาทำไมว่าตัวง
I will not find, but which will be found by me.
Nerve calibration complete. Beginning transmission.
Sleep. The time to awaken will come soon.
I tried to talk to the immortal. I didn't think communication would be so difficult, but I'll chalk that up to the difference in our thought processes.
กำลังคุยกับ Immortal อยู่ขอบคุณครับ
I feel like I could probably talk to aliens now.
You don't say. I've always wanted to talk to cats myself. What's your secret?
Anyway, I wasn't really sure how to tell everyone this, but I've learned the immortal's true purpose.
Do tell.
They're trying to save humanity. Specifically by ensuring that the human race does not make contact with the Dominator. The Immortals knew all along what would happen in the Oval Link.
Wait, they're on our side? Do you know how many times I've died fighting those things?
You haven't died at all. Lots of other mercs have, though. A whole lot.
Same difference.
Same difference.
They would kill every last mercenary to fulfill their purpose of preventing even a single human being from reaching the Dominator. But that's not the only reason why they've been so hostile toward the human race.
What other reason could they have?
Apparently, this was their way of providing humans with the femto technology that they themselves developed.
อ๋อก็คือ Immortal มันสู้กับเราเพื่อ
At
ที่
the
จะให้
same
เฟ
time
ม
they
โต
were
กับเรา
fighting
เอง
humans, they were providing us with their remains to try to spark a technological revolution. Looking back, practically everything we know about femto technology came from studying and reverse engineering immortals.
Wait, so the immortals are killing humans and letting themselves be killed by humans in order to save humans? How the hell does that make any sense?
Look, immortals just don't think the way humans do. And I'm being pretty generous with my interpretation of all this, to say the least. What we do know for sure is that the immortals believe that we are not even remotely ready to make contact with the Dominator.
So if we continue to fight the immortals for decades, centuries even, we may someday be worthy of receiving the Dominator.
AIs don't have the strongest grasp on time to begin with. It could take a millennium or 10, if not longer.
Grief's gonna reach the Dominator way before that ever happens. Can't we just convince the immortals that they don't need to fight us?
They can't tell us apart from grief. As long as there's one person still seeking out the Dominator, they'll keep killing humans and they'll keep getting destroyed by them.
So even with that shocking revelation, our situation remains unchanged. Any other developments?
I'm poring through all the information about the Oval Link project so I can figure out the specifics of Grief's plan. Why did he need the data I got for him? Why is he recruiting mercenaries to his side? He must be preparing to act soon.
We'll put together a search team. I'm sure he's lurking somewhere near the center of Oval.
Simple plan, but appropriate given the circumstances.
Without her information, this story could have ended with humanity's destruction without us ever knowing it.
ถ้ามีข้อมูลที่มนุษย์
we force Grief into
โดนทำลาย
hiding.
โดยที่ไม่รู้ด้วยซ้ำ
When he finally peeks his head out, that's when we'll bring down the hammer.
I just want to rescue my sister already. Even if I gotta knock her out and drag her home myself.
The feeling is mutual, I assure you. All we can do for now is sharpen our blades and wait.
ขัดดาบแล้วก็รอ
You
เป็น
had
หัว
best
มา
tread lightly
แล้วกระ
around
ทืบ
us,
มันซะ
Grief. One way or another, we will stop you.
แล้วเราก็จะหยุดอย่างนาย แต่ว่าวันนี้เราก็คงหยุดสตรีมแต่เพียงเท่านี้ก่อนแล้วกัน เอาล่ะสำหรับในวันนี้ก็คงมาเท่านี้แหละเนาะงั้นคงต้องขอตัวลาก่อนแล้วกันไปก่อนละแต่คิดว่าอันครั้งหน้าน่าจะเป็นอันครั้งสุดท้ายแล้วที่น่าจะได้อะไรน่าจะจบเนื้อเรื่องของเกมนี้เรียบร้อยแล้วงั้นตอนนี้ผมคงไปนะครับผมลาตรีสวัสดิ์ไปก่อนละบายบายถ้ามีคนดูนะ อันนี้แค่ทำไว้เล่นๆเฉยๆนะเช่